Zoomer Radio, AM 740, downtown FM 96.7. Cher and the Shoop Shoop song. It's 9 minutes after 8 o'clock. My name's Neil. Good morning. Jane Brown is here. And we have a special guest in studio this morning that we will introduce you to if you're just flipping the radio on. We'll introduce you to him in a second. But first, a sample of exactly who the heck this guy is.
When you're married, like a lot of us are, you notice that wives make lists. Grocery lists, Christmas card lists, people who owe us a party, people we owe a party to, people who will never be invited to darken our doorway again, or as she also refers to them, your friends. But the scary list is the one she has for you. You know what I'm talking about. That list of odd jobs, big and small, for you to do around the house. Now it's called a list, but it doesn't actually exist on paper. She's way too smart for that. She keeps that list in her head. That way she can add to it without you noticing. And you, sir, will never be finished. You know what? That's a good thing. Speaking on behalf of all men, we're not at our best when we have nothing to do. Your wife knows that. That's why she makes this list. So let's be honest. We're better off married and busy than single and listless. Remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
Oh, boy.
Red Green, a.k.a. Steve Smith, in the studio.
Out of the archives.
Yes. Well, you speak from experience. I mean, you speak through Red from experience.
Yes, I certainly do. Last year in November, my wife and I had our 50th anniversary.
Wow, congratulations.
It's a tribute to her tolerance, really. I mean, we were both teachers at the time, and so at that time, you got Remembrance Day off. So we thought Remembrance Day would be a great day to get married. It led to a lot of jokes. I got a deal on the flowers. I was just hoping for 2 minutes of silence, all that stuff.
Sure.
But boy, it's been a great run, and she's still my best friend. That's pretty good.
Oh, that is nice.
Yep.
And I still love and still have fond memories of Smith and Smith. I mean, it was just you talk about such great television shows from Canadian, and it was just fun. It was just fun to watch.
Yeah, well, thank you. It was done on not even a shoestring; it was a sandal string. And but my wife and I, she's a real good team player. Like whatever it was that I wanted to do, she's right there and gave it everything. So what happened with the show was when it got to about 1989 or so, our boys were teenagers, and she thought it was important for one of us to be home, when they got home from school. And she knew their names, so it seemed she should be the one. So she did that, yeah, and I did Red Green, which I thought, like I say, it was going to be a summer job, and endless summer. So it's been good.
And there are grandchildren.
I got 4 grandchildren, 3 girls and a boy, and they're fantastic. Yeah, they're great.
Are any of them? Do you see sort of the comedy streak in any of them?
Well, the boy for Halloween's going to be the Riddler, so
okay,
that's the thin edge of the wedge, I believe.
Kind of right there. Yeah. But you know what? Red Green is there's a Red Green comes to my door at Halloween every year.
Yeah, there you go.
And the kids know who he is.
That's me. I'm a little embarrassed about it. Had kind of a couple of lean years.
You owe me a couple of peanut butter cups.
Yeah, no popcorn this year, please, Neil.
But there are kids who know who Red Green was.
Yeah. I know, and I was saying there, I meet kids at my shows who weren't alive when I stopped doing the show. It's just I don't get it. It's kind of attitudinal. Mainly when I travel, I just keep meeting the same guy. From Tampa to Fairbanks,
right?
Same guy.
He's just following you around.
Yeah, same guy. He has different shirts, but it's the same guy. I know.
Now the new book has been out. It's like a week now.
A week, yeah.
And it's called.
It's the beginner. It's the Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda Guide to Canadian Inventions. Honestly, I read it and I think it's pretty good. It's really fun. Actually, my son helped. In fairness, my son helped me write it. His name is Dave. And anybody who came to a taping at CBC, he was the warm up guy, and he also was one of the writers on the show. So he's legitimate. So
Fun.
Yeah,
Fun.
Cool.
It's in a bookstore near you or at a website near you. Or if you happen to be near a Chapters in Waterloo or Peterborough or Barrie or Kingston, you can go and meet Steve doing a book signing.
They go to redgreen.com. All that info's there.
There you go. And links to the book and links to fun video and all kinds of stuff there.
Yeah, you even gave Zoomer Radio a plug.
Right?
We appreciate that.
Exactly. Right there on the homepage, redgreen.com. He's sticking around for a while yet this morning. We're going to put him back to work in a little bit. And we're giving you $740 sometime in the not-too-distant future.
Nice.
Right now, we got Toronto traffic. Here's Captain Frank.